Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I wanted to talk about some of my thoughts with the recent events we've been seeing in Sea of Thieves. So lately I've just been a bit disappointed with what we've seen. With the seasons, we've been told that the content that's supposed to drive the season forward is the events. So you have your initial big update. This season it was the Tall Tales, last season was Fort of Fortune, other stuff. We've had different events. So this time we're having the Flags of Friendship event. Last season was the Reapers versus the World. And before that we had some other ones. We had I think there was a Gold Hoarder one, Volt Raiders. Volt Raiders was fun. So last season I would say it had the best event out of all 3 seasons, which was the Reapers versus the World event. I think that was great for 2 reasons. 1, it got people to do all the emissaries, and 2, it encouraged people to do PvP. And I think the rewards were actually pretty good. So we had rewards not only for doing voyages, but also rewards for getting flags. So, and I think it was really cool to see the community work together, because there was 3 different rewards for the flags at least, where you could get either a Gold Hoarder hat, Merchant hat, or Order of Souls hat, and whichever company had the most flags stolen at the end was the hat that we all got, which I think that's a really cool idea, and I hope we get to see more of that kind of dynamic reward system with that. I had a lot of fun with that because it worked mostly in the background, and that's going to be a criticism I have later on, so I'm kind of being a little hypocritical with it. But I feel like for this one it worked well because it encouraged me to go out and do the votes again and other stuff that I haven't done, and I actually wanted to do it this time. All it was hey, you can do a merchant voyage, you do a Gold Hoarder voyage, you got to get to grade 5, travel some miles while sailing. All very easy challenges to do. So you got to choose which voyages you want to do and everything like that. So let's talk about some of the negative ones I've seen. I think this season's event is probably the worst one. It's had the worst rewards. I don't know if anyone else is worried about it, but I've noticed that people are upset with the scar that you can get. The scar, people saying it looks like cutting marks, self-harm marks. So I don't know if Rare's going to ever address that, but I can see what they're talking about. Me personally, it's not that big a deal to me. I don't think most people are going to connect that. However, that's an argument I've been seeing. Another problem with it is it's trying to encourage people to give each other their loot. While that's a nice idea, that is not fun. If you're working hard to get a bunch of loot, you don't want to just give it all away. Another thing, so if we hop into the event tab, I have not tried, I swear to God, I have not tried at all to do this event. I was completely giving up on it, but I'm already almost done with the first reward. And there's 2 problems. One with the dropping loot on another cruise ship. Literally, if you go onto someone's ship, pick up the loot, and then drop it again, that counts. That's kind of dumb to me. But if you look at the challenges, they're really annoying because if you want to get a lot of the XP or favor, is what they call it, you have to be in an alliance. And a lot of people just don't want to do alliances, and if they do, it's kind of hard to convince them to do all these events. If anyone's going to get an alliance, they usually do Fort of the Dam or maybe Fort of Fortune. But that's this specific event. I would say the rewards are pretty weak. There was nothing that really interested me with this, so that's why I haven't really tried to do it. We've had events in the past in Season 1 that I think, while I thought they were kind of boring, they worked well because we had them once a month. We had the first month we had the Order of Souls event, I think. The second month it had to deal with fishing, and we actually got special fishing voyages. That actually made me think that we were going to get a fishing emissary within Season 2, but that never came. And then the last one for the third month of season 1 was the Vault Raiders, which that was my favorite one. I think they had the best rewards. I really liked the sword that you got with it. Now, this is kind of a side idea. I know people love Twitch drops, but I almost would rather see them just take the rewards from Twitch drops and put them into the events. Because I feel like they put a lot more effort into the Twitch drop rewards than they do for the actual event rewards. And I don't know. I think I have a lot of problems with Twitch drops. I think maybe I'll talk about it in another video another time if people are interested. However, in this one, I'm just talking about events. So that's a lot of negatives I've seen. So when I first heard them talk about having events, I was hoping it'd be something a little bit more dynamic. Right now, it's basically just a little bit more incentive to do stuff that's already there, that's been there, like old content, whether it be merchant voyages or gold hoarder vaults, whatever. Then that's fine. However, I want something a little different. Like, I want it to be an actual event, like a limited time thing. We used to have events in the past, and I'm not expecting them to put as much effort as they used to. We used to have like the Hungry and Deep event and the Cursed Sales event. Those were like, they had time limited exclusive rewards. All of these rewards that have been in all these events have come to the Outpost shops later on. So there's really no incentive to do the events when you could just get it later on. Not only that, but the events were actually fun to do, and they weren't as time consuming as these ones have been. I think it would be cool, instead of what we've been doing, maybe if we could get an event here and there that's like a special voyage, where maybe it takes us to like 5 different parts, maybe it goes to 5 different islands. Maybe we get some better loot than we usually do, like how at Christmas time we have the Gilded Voyages. Maybe something like that. I don't know, I think there's a lot that Rare could do with this. I'm just tired of seeing stuff where like we have to give up our loot, we have to redo things that we've already done over and over again. This kind of goes with the challenges that we've seen for the seasons. Most of the challenges are repeated every season now. So like, they want you to redo all the Shores of Gold Tall Tales again. They want you to do everything all over again. And it just gets kind of stale after another season after season doing it. These are just some thoughts that I was having about the events that have been coming into the game. I'd love to hear what y'all think and what kind of events you'd like to see in the future. Sure that we'll probably see another event soon, since this Flags of Friendship event is ending in a few days. But yeah, if you enjoyed, it'd be great if you left a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye y'all.